Welcome, dreamer. Tonight, we journey back to ancient Greece, to a time of heroes, monsters, and winged horses that soar high above the clouds. Let these ancient whispers carry you far away from the waking world, and into a realm where myths breathe softly around your dreams. If you enjoy drifting off to tales like this, remember to gently tap the like and subscribe button if you enjoy my videos, so you'll never miss a single story when sleep calls you home again. Do you know of an ancient myth you'd love to dream to? Share it in the comments below, and I'll weave it into a new bedtime story just for you. This is the tale of Bellerophon and the Chimera. Lie back, close your eyes, and drift gently now, into mythical sleep. In the hush of dawn, the oracle's temple rests among rolling hills and ancient stones. The marble pillars stand like silent sentinels, watching over secrets and prayers whispered through centuries. A pale light glows from within, inviting you to step closer. Inside, the oracle sits shrouded in mist, her eyes clouded by visions. Incense drifts through the cool chamber, carrying the scent of cedar and myrrh. The soft echo of her voice merges with the murmurs of the past, weaving a spell of prophecy. Young Bellerophon kneels before her, his heart pounding with the weight of fate. He bows his head low, feeling the chill stone beneath him, aware that his life is about to change forever under the gaze of this sacred seer. The oracle leans closer, her voice like a river of secrets. She speaks of a creature born of fire and shadow, the Chimera, and of a hero destined to face it. Her words wrap around him, a whisper carried on the wind of ancient truths. Stepping from the shadows of the temple, Bellerophon emerges into the golden dawn. The sky is painted in soft hues of pink and gold, the world still waking. He pauses, letting the morning sun warm his face as the oracle's words echo in his mind. He lifts his eyes to the vast sky, imagining the battles to come. A breath of wind brushes past him, stirring his hair, carrying the scent of olive groves and wildflowers. Somewhere, far away, destiny stirs, waiting for him to take flight. In his hands, an ancient scroll trembles, inked with symbols of beasts and heroes. The parchment crackles softly as he unrolls it, each symbol a piece of the riddle he must solve to defeat the monster that haunts the land. By the glow of flickering torchlight, Bellerophon studies the scroll deep into the night. Shadows dance along the stone walls, and the rustle of paper mixes with the distant hum of cicadas. Each word strengthens the fire of courage within him. Deep within a quiet forest, a carved statue of Athena stands watch. Her marble eyes hold wisdom older than kings and kingdoms. Vines curl gently around her feet, and the hush of the grove calms Bellerophon's restless thoughts. Beneath Athena's gaze, Bellerophon bows his head, his whispered prayers barely louder than the rustling leaves. He asks for guidance, for courage, and for the favor of the gods in the trials to come. The forest seems to hold its breath with him. A soft wind stirs the branches overhead, olive leaves trembling like silver coins in the dusk. Crickets begin their evening song, weaving a lullaby through the grove. Bellerophon feels a sense of calm settle over him, as if Athena herself has heard. Later that night, he lies upon a bed of moss beneath a canopy of stars. The moon drifts slowly overhead, a guardian in the dark. His eyes grow heavy as dreams creep in, dreams of wings, and hooves that thunder across the sky. In that moonlit meadow, a shape begins to form. a ghostly outline shimmering in the shadows. Pegasus, the fabled winged horse, drifts into the clearing, each feather catching starlight as if stitched from silver threads. The great steed lands softly, stirring the grasses with a whisper. Its wings fold gracefully to its sides, and its eyes glow with a calm, ageless knowing. It waits patiently, a gift from the gods to a hero worthy of legend. Bellerophon watches from the shadows, heart thrumming like a drum. He steps forward, each footfall measured and slow. His breath catches as Pegasus turns to him, the bond between mortal and myth forged in silence. Pegasus lowers its head, inviting his touch. Bellerophon's hand trembles as he brushes the soft muzzle, feeling warmth and strength beneath his fingers. Trust blooms like a new dawn, and the meadow holds its breath. In Pegasus' eye, Bellerophon sees the reflection of his own courage, a calm, steady flame that will not waver. The winged horse flicks its ears, understanding without words the promise they now share. Bellerophon's fingers comb through the shimmering mane, each stroke a silent vow. The wind shifts gently, carrying away any last shred of doubt, leaving only faith and the hush of the sleeping forest. The first rays of dawn break through the treetops, turning dew to diamonds upon the grass. Birds begin to stir, their songs weaving through the air like a blessing. Bellerophon stands ready, Pegasus steady at his side. With careful hands, he secures the saddle, whispering thanks to the gods and to this noble creature. Pegasus stamps a hoof, as if impatient for the sky. A new chapter begins as they prepare to fly. Wings spread wide like dawn's own embrace, Pegasus gallops forward through the mist. Hooves barely touch the earth as they gather speed, the promise of flight trembling in every muscle, every feather. With a mighty leap, Pegasus rises into the morning sky, lifting Bellerophon above the waking world. The rush of wind against his face is a breath of freedom, carrying him ever closer to his destiny among the clouds. Silhouetted against the pale sunrise, horse and rider merge into a single graceful shape. Below them, the shadows of night retreat, and the first warmth of day touches the tips of their wings. They break through drifting clouds like an arrow of light, the mist parting around them in swirling ribbons. Far below, the world shrinks into a patchwork of fields and forests still wrapped in morning hush. Jagged mountain peaks rise like ancient guardians, their snowy crowns glinting under the sun's first touch. The air grows thin and crisp, carrying the scent of pine and ice to soothe Bellerophon's steady heart. He peers down, spotting rivers that coil through the valleys like silver serpents. Each bend and twist reflects the sun, glistening like threads of hope guiding him toward his fate. Pegasus glides effortlessly over a ridge blanketed in snow. The hush of the highlands soothes the mind, a lullaby carried on the wind. Bellerophon leans forward, feeling the heartbeat of the winged steed beneath him. Far ahead, a plume of dark smoke curls into the sky, the mark of the Chimera's lair. Flames flicker along the distant slopes, the earth scorched by the monster's rage. Bellerophon tightens his grip, ready. Circling high above the charred ground, Bellerophon steadies his spear. The sun glints off its tip, a flash of hope and danger woven together like fate itself. Below, the ground cracks open with veins of fire, hissing and popping as the monster's breath seeps from its depths. The air shimmers with heat, a warning that the Chimera is near. The beast prowls through the scorched stones, each footfall echoing like thunder. Its scales glimmer in the smoky light, hideous and beautiful all at once. The lion's head roars a challenge that rattles the hillsides. Sparks burst from its jaws, lighting the darkness with flickering rage as Bellerophon watches from above. Flares of fire flicker through the chimera's thick mane as it prowls, eyes blazing with ancient fury. Its roar echoes off scorched rocks, a promise of ruin to any who dare approach. From its hindquarters, a serpent's tail uncoils, scales blackened and hissing smoke. Its eyes gleam with malice, ready to strike even the stars if they come too close. Bellerophon exhales slowly, feeling the steady beat of Pegasus' wings beneath him. High above the chaos, he waits for the perfect moment, patience as sharp as his spear. Pegasus braces in the wind, muscles tensed for the dive. The air hums around them, the hush before the storm. In this frozen instant, man and steed are one, unstoppable. Spear poised, Bellerophon whispers a prayer to Athena for guidance and clear aim. His fingers tighten around the shaft, knuckles white but his resolve unwavering. With a powerful beat of Pegasus' wings, they dive, slicing through smoke and flame. Wind rushes past Bellerophon's face, carrying the scent of ash and courage. The chimera rears up, two heads snapping and snarling as fire spews from its jaws. Sparks fly, painting the sky in streaks of gold and red. Flames curl around Bellerophon's shield as he leans into the dive. Heat brushes his cheeks but does not burn, the gods protect him in this desperate dance. The spear strikes scales with a crack like thunder. Sparks rain around Pegasus' wings, glowing embers that drift slowly into the darkness below. The chimera lunges upward with a roar that shakes the earth. Claws swipe through empty air as Pegasus veers aside, smoke twisting in their wake. Bellerophon leans close to Pegasus' neck as they will away from the monster's fury. Fire roars past their flanks, missing them by a breath. They climb again, circling high where the air is clear. Below, the chimera snarls and snaps at shadows, its rage fueling the flames that light the battlefield. Around them, smoke and embers swirl like spirits called forth by ancient curses. Sparks dance on the wind, tiny stars that flicker out one by one. Bellerophon steadies his breath, heart calm in the chaos. Pegasus banks in a wide arc, wings carving the air as they ready for another strike. Below, the chimera roars defiance to the heavens, claws tearing at the scorched earth. The serpent tail lashes wildly, spitting smoke and venom. The serpent's fangs snap at Pegasus' hooves, missing by inches as they swoop past. The hiss of scales scraping stone echoes into the clouds. With a final prayer, Bellerophon plunges the spear deep into the chimera's flank. The monster shrieks, flame bursting from its wounds like dying stars. The beast thrashes wildly, two heads crying out in pain and fury. Fire fades to flickering embers, the ground beneath it shuddering with its final breath. Ash and embers rise like a ghostly flock, drifting skyward in silence. They glow softly against the darkness, memories of the beast dissolving into night. Pegasus beats its wings against the dying smoke, lifting them above the ruin. The wind cools their faces, a promise that the storm has passed. The chimera staggers, its mighty form crumbling to its knees. claws dig furrows in the scorched soil one last time before the beast collapses. Slowly, its monstrous shape dissolves into pale mist, swirling into the wind that carries it far away. The land is quiet again, free from flame and fear. Bellerophon lowers his spear, breath slow and deep. Victory tastes like ash and sky, ancient and new all at once. They rise higher, Pegasus' wings catching the dawn. Below them, the battlefield shrinks, just another patch of earth claimed by legend. Clouds drift lazily through the clearing sky, their edges glowing gold. The air hums with the song of wind and wings, a lullaby for a weary hero. Bellerophon looks back one last time at the land that called him to battle. Where smoke once ruled, silence and peace now rest gently. With a final beat of Pegasus' wings, they turn toward the stars. Above them, constellations shimmer like scattered jewels, waiting to welcome them. Far into the night sky they drift, horse and hero no longer bound by earth. They vanish among the constellations, a story carried forever on the breath of sleep. And now, dear dreamer, the story drifts into darkness as the final image fades away. Pegasus and Bellerophon soar among the stars, their wings brushing the edge of forever. Imagine yourself cradled by the night sky, floating weightless among constellations. Each heartbeat slows, each thought softens, until only the hush of sleep remains. Let the winds of myth carry you deeper, where worries dissolve like mist. Rest now, you are safe, you are strong, you are free. The Chimera is no more. The battle is done. The night holds you gently, a guardian woven from ancient dreams. May your sleep be peaceful and your dreams filled with stories yet to come. Good night, traveler of dreams. May mythical sleep always find you when you need it most.